Now, let's start with one of the important topic which I wanted to address with everyone, okay, and which is basically happening uh, throughout the industry right now. I just wanted to talk to you guys. What do you think about that? Right? I'll be sharing my screen and I'll be showing you. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you see job cuts over here? There, TCS has recently has done it. It was never before, and it was like 2% of workforce. What do you think? What is the problem here? I'm not targeting specifically on network security. I'm just targeting on IT. Why?
According, sir, in my point of view, no enhancement their knowledge maybe. This is the main issue maybe, sir.
Hmm,
So
absolutely.
what is the problem with the passage of time? New technologies have been introduced in the networking, but the people who are working on the traditional networking and traditional skills, so they cannot compete with the market. So if they will not compete with the market, so this will be the challenge for them. So most of the, especially like AI and the automation and these things, so some unemployment is happening here.
Absolutely. Absolutely correct. So basically, whenever you see these messages, right? Whenever you see the news feeds and all, you feel like no, there is no IT, there is no future in the IT. I do you think IT is decreasing or increasing day by day? Like before, we used to have dependency on the internet for some of the things. Now we have full dependency. If I want to pay money, if I want to buy something, if I want to do banking transaction, if I wanted to do money transfer from one place to another place or one account to another account, even our classes right now on internet. So there is no, and there is in the future, there is no, you cannot see or you cannot feel like the IT is gonna increase, decrease. The more and more IT will go. Like right now, we are talking about biotechnologies like roboting, that surgeries and all those things are happening, right? Now we are going to become creative and our day-to-day job will done by the AI. This is the future what everyone is predicting for. Now just think about it. If you don't have skills and if you don't have enough skills, you cannot survive in the company or any other. See, the thing is why a company is paying, because company is also getting money from their clients and all. If they are not getting the proper client, you will not get. So they are asking for some skills and the company is not having that skills. In that particular case, keeping the candidate who does not know the skills, it's basically a loss for the investor in that particular company or for the company as well. So always work on your skills. Never get give or any attention on this kind of news that comes to you. That basically creates a lot of negativity in your mind, and after that you will be basically saying that I'll save some of the monies for my 5 years, and after that I'll be financially free and I'll be okay. Don't see, I'm not telling you not to save money, I'm just telling you not to think like that. You can basically, if you increase your skills, the time, if you remember, in 2000 or something, when the computer got introduced in the market, everyone was thinking no, everything will get changed, computer will come to the bank, and we don't know how to type it, how the things right now everything is working fine, right? So this is just a change, okay? So that's, take this as a change, not don't think as a negative way that we are going to lose jobs or we are not going to work further or something. To manage AI or to basically AI to make work, we have to get involved in it, right? So think in that particular perspective. When the automation got introduced, everyone's thinking automation will do all the jobs, but still we are working, right? It's not that the job. I totally understand there are few person or there are few candidates got affected as well. There is no doubt about it as well. But yeah, if you have a proper skills, it's not that you're not going to get a job. You are going to get a job for sure. Okay, so keep on working on your skills, not on these things. Okay, now you have to think about key what is needed in the market, and how I can deal with this. Got it? Any questions?
I have a question. Just because of my behalf of my background, like in my current profession as a fiber engineer, so I did
Mm.
my CCN and CCNP, and now Palo Alto as well. So there is any possibility to switch my career as a in behalf of my current experience if I work harder and I work on those skills.
Definitely. See, the thing
Yeah,
is, it's all about the changes what you are bring on for yourself. Okay. So if you are
yeah,
changing and if you are keep on improving your knowledge, it's better and it's good that you are going to get hired, and you have to keep on working on your skills.
yeah, that's it. Because actually I am fear about because I don't have any hands-on experience, but I cracked some interview as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, fine. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the advice. It's a valuable for me. Thank you, sir.
No, no worries. Let's talk about something which is very much needed here. Okay. Now, what is needed? Let's try to understand where we are and what we are thinking about this particular course. Okay. So let's open a whiteboard like a notepad, and we'll try to understand every aspect of this particular course. So that you should not be in illusion that, yeah, I was expecting this and this is happening. Okay. Now, there are two parts. They are both security. Okay. So one is called as network security, and the other is called as cyber security. So do you know what is the difference between a network security and a cyber security? Anyone has any idea? No.
So network security means we are securing our networks.
Mhm.
Like for example, I'm going to give like if I have my own network server, like routers, switches, and whatever I'm going to provide to my uh, uh, organization. So I am going to secure my own organization. And cybersecurity is about like securing email, outlooks. I can say like this types of security who is like someone is attacking from outside. So it will secure the inside of the network out from outside attackers. So it is called cybersecurity, I think.
Okay.
I think network security is a part of a cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a big domain, you can say. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir, if we talk about like OSI reference model, so in OSI reference model, network security will go till the network layer. But if we for cyber security, it will go for network layer plus application layer plus entire campus, entire organization security.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I think it's all about securing our company assets and the company data by implementing, you know, this firewalls, IDS, IPS. So these cybersecurity just deals with the more of any attacks happens to the companies, or if anyone try to exploit your systems. So that's when the cyber security engineer is gonna hand to hand come back with to deal with such situations. That's what I think.
According to me, network security provide like we have to focus on availability of the network by providing the security. Suppose if someone trying to access, it is authorized or not authorized, but the privilege it has, we can give the access. So that is a network security, like by ACL or something, and allow and disallow traffic. And the cyber security, we just focus on moreover the security. Cyber security means injections, and there's OSW, OWASP attacks, right? 20 or 30 attacks or more. So we focus on the attacks, and we done the attack, and we uh, prevent from the attack also in a cyber security.
Okay. Now, as you guys have rightly said, network security is basically filtering the traffic, right? So filtering the traffic means I want RDP traffic. No, I don't want. I need FTP traffic. Yes, I want. I want web traffic. Yes, I want. So basically, I am going to filter the protocols what is needed for me. It can be a protocol, it can be an application, it can be IP address. So what is filtering? Filtering is stopping and allowing something. Either I will allow it, either I will stop it. But in cyber security, if let's say something is allowed, now in that particular protocol, what attacks that I can do? I can do RDP. RDP in RDP, if there is bug, I can use that bug and I can log into the PC. I can basically use the what you called as I can what I can say. I can use the bugs, okay, and I can basically get the username or passwords. I can basically hack those informations, and I'll try to attack through RDP to the system. So what I'm doing is it's basically understanding the attack and how that attack can be prevented. What is the fix for it? Let's say if RDP, I'm allowing an RDP. Okay. Now in the RDP, what kind of attack will be there? Now, cyber security guys, they can basically understand the pattern. They will try to mitigate those attacks. They will try to put some fixes that increase the security level, increase the what you call it as updates. In updates, what are the information it checks? So there are so many things will be there in the cyber security. Cyber security is all about how can we take down the system, or how can we basically bug them out. Okay. But in network security, we are just filtering the traffic. Let's say for an example, in RDP, we have some kind of attack for an example. Okay. I know about that particular attack. I will filter it, whether I should basically allow it or not. But here I'm creating or crafting a new attack, or I'm preparing for a new kind of attack. So I will be testing the machines, right? So cyber security is all about creative things, what you are going to do on the system to create some kind of futuristic attack um, which can be prevented if we have that kind of team. But in network security, whatever that I know, basically I will allow it. If I don't know anything, I will just block it. So basically I'll do some kind of filtering. So this is all about. So we are going to focus on this particular area. You got it? Any questions? Any questions?
No, fine, sir.
All good? Now, when we talk about network security, somebody is asking for cloud security. What is cloud security, sir? Cloud security is nothing but, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing. There are one word called as on-prem, and there are something called as cloud. Now, what is on-prem? on-prem, sorry, not one-prem, on-prem. On-prem means on on premises, meaning that which is the network or the infra which is there in the company's property. Like I have an office, like I have office in maybe in the second floor or first floor. I have a dedicated data center where I have put it all the devices, all the servers over there, and I'm maintaining it. And the cloud is basically, I'm not maintaining it. I'm just buying the servers. I'm renting the servers. I'm renting the devices, renting the VMs on the cloud, maybe from cloud providers like Azure, GCP, like Google and AWS and all those things, right? So they are same thing, but the cloud which is not managed by us, those infra, those hardwares are not managed by us. This is managed by us. Both are same thing. Like how you are going to protect your network security by putting the firewalls, same way in the cloud as well. We have some virtual firewalls, and there are some other methods to protect your cloud network, which is offered by vendor as well, like AWS or Azure. It basically offers you to protect your infra. So that is basically same thing, but there is a different mechanism. Like if I want to monitor VM is coming down or not, or VM is properly secured or not. So how can we do that? There are some tools which is available, and in on-prem we have some VMs which I need to check whether it's okay or not. So basically what I'm trying to say is, there is an infra which is managed by us, there is an infra which is managed by the cloud provider. Both are same thing. It's named as cloud security because we are protecting our cloud infra. As simple as that. Any questions? Any questions? I guess Salman Sheikh is doing something.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
The security products, those we use on the on premises, so same security products will be used for the cloud security or different products will use?
Different products. Because see, there we have all virtual devices, but here we have hardware devices mostly. Not everything, but mostly we will have the physical devices, and there we have virtual devices. For an example, I'll just tell you, we have something called as VCs. Like if I have a firewall, virtually I can divide a firewall into two parts, which is actually possible in physical environment, but in virtual environment it is not possible. You got it? So there are few things here and there will be there, which actually needs to, or you have to learn when you go for cloud security. That's all. But this funda will be same. The understanding, or maybe what we are basically trying to do, the concept remains the same. I want to monitor a firewall, I want to gather logs, I want to protect the devices, I want to filter the traffic, I want to route the traffic. Same, right?
Yeah,
Nothing different.
it is like similar. I am handling in a virtual fiber. Actually, I'm handling in Azure and AWS 49.
Mhm.
Okay, so there is a similar, around 95% is similar. But yes, as you told us, like we cannot create a VDOM. So in a 49, we create a VDOM virtual network, right? So we
Mhm.
cannot create a VDOM in the virtual environment, but in a physical device, we can create a VDOM.
Yes. So basically the virtual, it is already a virtual device. How can you make another virtual things inside that virtual?
Right, right.
Yeah. Got it, guys? Any questions? Any doubts? Okay. Just wanted to just wanted to tell you one important thing. Okay. Right now, we are not in video calls. Okay. So we are not seeing each other. I'm just telling you, not for everyone. Okay. Don't feel or don't take it as a negative way. Okay. Now, as we are not seeing each other, we don't know who we are. Now, some of the guys or some of the candidates thinks that if I ask question, a dumb question or a question which I suppose not to ask here, maybe everyone will think what he know, what is the knowledge of his or something like that. Like negatively, everyone will think about him, that why he is asking this kind of questions. I am telling you, ask that question because here we you have come here to learn. Okay, don't think about that ki what someone will think about you. Now let's say for an example, if some question is there in your mind, because of that reason, if you lost your interview and if you lost some new opportunity which is basically very bad, right? End of the day you are going to go through that particular scenario through you need to understand that technology or topic, right? So yeah, make sure ask question. Okay, be interactive in the classes, guys. Don't feel ashamed of asking anything. Okay, don't feel that sir will answer or not. Even sir is always not correct. Okay, you might also be corrected as well. So if somebody, some technology, if I'm explaining you and if I'm explaining in a wrong way or you have not understood properly or something like that, you can tell me. Then why you are doing this, sir? Like I'm not able to understand, or I have read about this in the forum and you're telling in this particular way. You can just tell me. There's no problem. Because see, and if you ask a proper question as well, or maybe there will be some scenarios where I have no idea. You can tell me and I can learn about it, right? It's all about learning. It's not that everyone knows everything. So they are expert. They're not. They are perfect. Okay. So they understand things, but they are not 100% perfect or they knows everything like 100%. No, I cannot trust or I cannot tell. Even the scientist who does the research as well, they are inventing new thing. They understand things. They does not know everything. Okay. Now, before the scientists had discovered that Earth is round, later they said like it's egg round itself. Before, so there are the theory will get changed, right? Until and unless they discover something new, the theory will be get changed over time, right? So don't feel about that. If I don't know something, everyone will think about, okay, why I'm asking this question. Don't feel whatever you doesn't know, you have to ask question. Okay. And the other thing is, if you have time or I'll be giving you time, guys, please revise your CCNA topics, because I'm not going to tell you the subnetting part for sure. I'm not going to tell you the OSI layers. Okay. So it's my request and it is recommended as well. At least you should have a basic understanding how routing works, how switches works, how ARP is working, how OSI model works, how subnetting works. These are the basic things you need to understand, guys. Okay. So you should have an idea about that, because that will be again a very basic things. Okay.
Also, I have one question.
Yes.
Yeah, to getting into network security, CCNP is mandatory or it is optional?
See, CCNA is basically required, but if you know CCNP, that basically give you extra advantage. Because the thing is, if you know network security, and if the traffic is not traveling properly into the network, you will not be able to. The traffic itself will not be able to reach to the firewall. So if you have understanding about network CCNP level and a firewall, that is basically an advantage. Okay. But yeah, to understand firewall, you should have CCNA understanding. That's all.
How much core networking knowledge needed to get in the network security?
Basic understanding,
Okay.
like how subnetting works, how IP address works, what is it is basically focuses on the protocols, how protocol works, how ARP works, how proxy ARP works, like different type of how where we can use subnetting, like when we are creating rules, whether we are putting the correct subnet or not, whether that IP address falls in that particular subnets or not, like that. So
As
basic understanding about
as
it.
per certification, does CCNP enterprise added
Hmm.
any advantage on
Yes,
salary?
yeah, definitely. Definitely. It will.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, don't limit yourself doing specifically to specific courses. Go for a cloud security, cloud certificate. I will tell you, maybe you can just try checking yours in your organization. Let's say, for an example, if you're working for some company, so you can just go for esi.microsoft.com. So if you go here, if your company is partnered or they have Office 365 in their network, most probably you have to just log in with your corporate ID. Once you log in, I guess there are few examination which you can give free, like Azure Fundamentals or Azure AZ900 is a basic one. Then we have AZ700 for security and other AZ500 and all those things are there, which basically give you you can give examination on 50% discount or maybe 100% discount. So you can just try using this particular URL and check yours. If it is free, you can just try giving it as well. So more the knowledge you have, the more opportunity you will be getting it. And this is the right time, guys, because you will have that particular advantage. Not everyone will have. Everyone will have in the negative things and all, and you will have the advantage because you will have more skills of it. Okay.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes.
Does CCNP security is still valuable or it is not so much valuable?
Which one? Which one?
CCNP security.
CCNP security.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, CCNP security is also, I can tell you that it has a lot of technology which has been covered inside that. So if you want to cover ICE, if you want to cover proxy, if you want to cover VPNs, which is also very needed. Like everyone will say side-to-side VPN is gone. No, it is already there and it has been useful. Remote VPNs are useful. Nowadays, everyone is working from home. It is very much required. Okay. Now, I will say that if you are having a understanding of one of the firewall, the understanding other firewall will be easier for you. Like how a NAT works, the other firewall will have different name, but it is basically the same thing. The concept remains the same. Like in Checkpoint, it is called as HideNet. In Palo Alto, it is called as PAT. In Cisco AC, it is called as AutoNet. So name is basically different, but actually the working concept will be same as. Okay. So if you have completed Palo Alto, that's what I'm telling you. The more understanding you will have, the more opportunity you will have. Yes, CCNP is also a very good certification. I'm not telling you to do all the certification, but yeah, you should have a knowledge about it for sure.
Hi Vivek, sir. This is Ranjit.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Vivek, sir, I have one request. So whenever
Hmm.
you are using any specific word, then try to explain it. For example, you have used one word that is bug. So if some new, if a person is working, then that person will be familiar with the word like bug.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
if your session is attended by any student or a person who is changing the stream from fiber to networking, that person will not comes to know the word. So it's my humble request that if whenever using some specific word, try to explain it.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
was okay. So okay. Uh, so you guys can ask me because see, bugs is basically a very common word. So I have no idea. Like nobody understand this particular term. So bugs are basically, even if somebody is using the computer, they will understand or they will have the idea about it. Or maybe somebody has worked somewhere like in related to software or something, or maybe BTech. So if you have any questions regarding that, you can directly ask me. There's no problem. But because I cannot understand what is understood by you guys and what I'm trying to sell. Maybe during that time, maybe if I have introduced some new extra words, you guys can ask me. Feel free to ask me. There's no problem for me. Okay.
So I think there are three types of candidates here who are attending. Some of them are beginners, and some of them have intermediate knowledge, and some of them are expert. So my humble request is that so please start from scratch. Scratch means so from at least like beginners who are new to the security, so they can also understand the basic terminologies and the basic knowledge about the security. Thank you.
Yes. So this is the target of this particular course itself. Like we are going to start from the scratch. And if you feel bored, because if you know how that technology works, but still I'm explaining that, you have to basically accept it. Okay. And I does the same thing for all the batches. I totally understand. And there are some exceptional cases of the batches will be there, which basically they knows about the basics. They want the understanding or the advanced understanding of Palo Alto. Yes, I have got to know, and there are few freshers are there. I am going to start from that is the reason the introduction classes will happen to understand the class and how we gonna start the class. We are going to figure that particular out. I basically does from my side. Okay, and yeah, it's basically nice interacting with you guys, and I got to know so many things that you guys wanted to do something new in your career and you want to pursue that. And also, please put some commitment for you guys to have a dedication of at least 2 hours or maybe 1 hour after the class for this. Okay. I'm not telling you, as I totally understand there are working professionals. Do not stop yourself by a cause, or just don't give yourself a statement because of this reason I have not done it. You are going to do it. You have to tell yourself, I'm going to do it. 1 hour, only 1 hour. Okay. Maybe in the office, not everyone is working like for 8 hours. They don't have any time for themselves. No, it is not like that. Okay. So yeah, Saturday, Sunday you have, Monday to Friday we will be having classes. Okay. And try to dedicate some time for the courses. Basically what happens is, I have seen a lot of candidates, they will go and join the other batches. Okay. Because they will miss so many things, or maybe they will miss some of the topics, or they will not understand, or they will not practice it as well. So please, please do not do that. Try to dedicate, because you have uh, decided to give yourself a new skill to understand in this particular month. So again for next 2 months, try to give yourself 1 hour extra, and after that it's free. You're free. You can go anywhere, you can do whatever that you want. But yeah, make sure that you give your time for this particular course. Okay. Any other questions, any other doubts, any other things in
Hi,
your mind?
Vikas.
Yeah, hi Vidya.
Yeah, I would like to check upon completion with this training. What is the certificate that I can look out for Palo Alto?
Actually, I have covered it in my demo class, but I'll just cover it again. So, Palo Alto, there are two certification usage. Palo Alto certificates. So you can just go for two certifications, which is basically the next generation firewall engineer, okay, and the network security analyst. So I'm going to cover both the certificate topics, okay. And as you can see, the PCNSE is not there because it has been expired by 31st July, which was the last day to give examination for it. And now we have new certification tracks, and I'm going to cover the topics for next generation firewall engineer and network security analyst. So you can give any of the examination. I would say that start with next generation firewall engineer and then go for network security analyst.
What
Okay.
will be recommended for a network engineer?
Yes, this is the one. Next
This is the
generation firewall engineers.
is there any like code, exam code that we can look out for?
I guess if we go learn more data sheet, I guess you can find the codes here. Mhm. I guess I have to check this. The codes are not written here. Let me just check. Mm, I guess you can find that code.
So try to register for this exam. Then there you will find, I think.
What was that?
Register for this exam. Click on this one and same again.
Okay, you are saying that I will just go
Yes,
and
no,
start them.
register. Try here. I think here maybe you will find the code.
I have to log in here, right?
Oh yes, no problem.
Code, exam code. I guess it's newly released. I'm not sure whether they have released the codes or not. I guess I don't think so. They have anything, any codes or something. I guess. Uh, what I have seen in Palo Alto, the codes, the EDU 10, 210 or 211 or something like that, 330, they are
Mhm.
for studying, for training purpose. They have a code for training purpose. Like in CCNA, we have 201, 301, some
Mm.
codes are there, right? So that is
Yeah.
for exam code. But
Mm.
in Palo Alto, there's no exam code. There is training codes. Okay, so here you can just go and registered. I guess you don't have to find the codes. You can just click the examination and then you will see over there. Just search for next generation firewall. I guess this is the title, NGFW
Okay.
engineer. Just search for it. I guess you will be getting it.
Is it mandatory to have this
It is mandated to have this.
certification for Palo Alto?
If you have experience, the knowledge works for you. If you don't have much
Mhm.
experience, the certification works for you.
Okay.
As somebody is moving from network to network security, they need certificate. If they are in
I
network security already, they just want to expand their knowledge, certification is not much required over there.
Mm,
Okay.
Sir, uh,
that's
s-
good.
s-
Thank you.
sir, sir, can you please share us the course content of these 2 months so that we can go through with that? Thank you.
I guess you can just copy this. Um, give me a moment. You can take this in the chat. I am just putting on the chat. You can just, okay, I have to, can you see my link I have provided there? Or maybe you can search on Google Palo Alto certification and you will be landing up to this particular URL. And there
No,
you
no,
can
sir.
on
I'm
one.
asking about the course content of this course, like you are
Yeah,
providing with Palo Alto for your course.
that's what I'm just telling you. So once you land up to this particular URL, just click on this next generation firewall, click on learn more, and then download the sheet. And you will have this particular sheet with you. Okay. And you can also do it for your analyst as well. I guess in the demo class I've already covered this.
So all the course content of these two exams will be covered in this in these sessions, like 2 month session.
Yes, yeah. Because in PCNSC every topics was there, okay? But here they have divided into two parts, and there are few topics still missing in those things. But yeah, I'm going to cover the more of it. Even the topics which I'm going to cover, it is basically very much useful for your practical or the production environment things.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, guys, from anyone?
So this batch is totally English.
Yeah, you can ask question in Hindi as well, but mostly the primary language is English only.
Okay, sir.
For few of the topics, like अगर if you are not able to understand, I can repeat that in Hindi. उसका कोई problem नहीं है. Okay.
Some lab access will be there, although in case we want to prepare our lab in our laptop, like we have the specification, good specification on our laptop, and we want to run. So, like, is it possible that same labs can be done?
Labs inside your laptop, what is the requirement, how to set that up, I will provide you the link. Accessing the NW Kings lab, how long it is valid, I guess you can ask that particular question ki how long that will be valid for you to access. You can check out with NW Kings. How we should access the lab, how to like do a configuration, I can walk you through. There will be a dedicated class for it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. But if let's say if you're setting up your own lab, I will not guide you guys from step to step. I will provide you a video. If you stuck somewhere, I will help you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Okay. Now, one more information that I wanted to give you guys. This week, as I have some vacation, because as you guys know, Rakhi is coming. So I won't be available on Thursday and Fridays. Okay. And upcoming Monday. So it will be a kind of 7, 8, and 11. I'll not be there. I'll be traveling, so I'll not be there during that particular time. And if you guys are okay to have on Independence Day classes, I am okay with that because I'm there in home. I can do the class, there is no problem. But 22, I will not be available. Okay. So just wanted to tell you so that you guys can plan whatever that if you have anything, any plans that you want to do it, you can do it. So that is the reason I'm just telling you in advance. So 7, 8, 11, not be there. 15 I'm there, but if you guys are telling me that we can have a class, we'll have a class. And 22 I'm not there. Okay. And apart from that, everything is okay for me. Okay.
So it
7,
means
8,
around
22.
7, 8, 7, 11, yeah, 7, 8, 11, and 22.
7, 8, 11. Okay. We will create a WhatsApp group tomorrow and I will update the list when I'm not available. I'll mention that as well. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions by anyone?
No, sir.
All good?
Thank you, sir.
So PDF and study material are also available
Provide-
in portal.
We'll provide in WhatsApp.
Okay, okay, sir.
Vikas, I
Yes.
have a question. Before you start your lectures, are we able to get any training material so that we can do some reference before the start of class, so it will be easier for us to ask any questions or
Yes,
doubts.
yes, definitely. You should prepare your CCNA. If you have completed your CCNA, go and revise your CCNA topics again. If you are
I
comfortable,
mean,
it's fine.
it's for the Palo Alto content
Yes.
that I'm asking for.
Palo Alto content, it is not required. I will let you know tomorrow. There are few other topics like TCP and all those things, which I'll be cooking you a playlist. You can just go through. Okay. And before that, you have
Okay.
to complete the CCNA topics. Once you complete, you can just go for TCP sessions, like TCP videos series, which I'm going to share tomorrow. And yeah, after that, we'll be starting the Palo Alto properly.
Then in this course, will it be touched on the packet capture, Wireshark, Palo Alto?
Now, the thing is, packet capture, Wireshark is basically a subjective question that you have asked. Okay. Now, let's say for an example, if I want to do a Wireshark, you guys, do you have any idea about what is Wireshark? Do you know what is filter? How exactly that the protocol works? Okay. If you know it, definitely we'll cover it. If you don't know, I will not explain because it's basically I cannot explain through Wireshark and all because the course is limited, and if we include Wireshark with Wireshark, I guess that will be the perfect way to explain through Wireshark. But yeah, definitely I'll be explaining you the flow, how the flow is working. Let's say in I will not go through the Wireshark, but yeah, I'll be explaining you. If you can do a Wireshark capture and you can basically explore much on that particularly. Let's say I explain side-to-side VPN. So in side-to-side VPN, what are the messages goes? So I'll be explaining you. Now if you want to verify, you can just do a Wireshark capture by yourself and try to see those messages.
So I have
Okay?
another question.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any URL filtering lab or Prisma Cloud lab?
Mhm.
Do you have any URL filtering lab like filtering the URL and or Prisma Cloud lab?
Okay, okay. Let me explain that to you. Okay. It's nice that you have raised this particular topic. Okay. Now, whatever the labs that we are having, whatever the labs that we are having, there is no license in the device. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if we want to do a URL filtering without license, it will not work, but we have some ways we can make it work. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
But we have something which is basically very limited one, which I can show you. This is how it blocks and this is how the message will come. Now regarding the Prisma access, which is there in this particular course, okay, I totally agree with that particularly. Getting those from my side, I guess I can show you, but if you want to do it by yourself, I guess you have to get in touch with NW Kings to get official lab. Okay.
Okay.
I can show you, but by doing yourself, okay, I'm just trying my things that whether we can get it for the whole class regarding the Prisma access. Prisma access, I'll be explaining it nothing but renting the firewall on cloud. It is just a normal firewall, and we are getting a renting, like how we are getting servers on rent, right? Same way we are renting the firewall. I'll explain you tomorrow, guys. Okay, how the Prisma access works. Okay. Now doing that particularly lab will not work in NW King's lab. For that, I guess you have to go and ask for official lab, which you can have a word with NW Kings, which actually include extra charges. I I guess this is the process. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Thanks to remind me. Any other questions? Yes, 7, 8, 11, 22. Absolutely. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. I'm really excited to start the course from tomorrow. And tomorrow it is very basic class. We are going to understand how stateful, stateless, and before that, I'm going to explain how Palo Alto company as a company, what he's doing, what are the devices, where it can be, and also if time permits, we'll do stateless and stateful firewall. How exactly the differences and how exactly it works. Okay. It's just a basic one, just an introduction of the firewall. Okay. Thank you guys for
Okay, sir.
joining today. Thanks for your
Fine.
night.
Thank you,
See
sir.
you
Thank
guys
you,
Good
then.
sir.
night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.